Hello there and welcome to the Mobile Academy. And if you want to become a job ready Flutter developer, make sure to check out the courses on my website mobileacademy.io. Here you will find all of the courses related to the Flutter development. You will find the professional course as well as the basic course related to the Flutter. You can also find some of the free courses over here if you want to just go and try it out, or if you are just a beginner on the Flutter and then the React Native, you can also find the free course over here. And if you would like to be a full stack developer, we also have the course related to the full stack developer, related to the Node.js, Express, MongoDB, as well as the Flutter over here. And if you would like to join the Flutter bootcamp, there is also a bootcamp course over here. So make sure to go and check out the course over here. There are free and then they paid course. And if you want to be a job ready Flutter developer, this is the course that you want to take. So see you guys on the next lesson. Till then, have a great day. In this lesson, let us try to see how we can make use of the batch request. So in the previous lesson, we learned about the post request, and now let us try to see about the batch request over here. So I'll just go and duplicate this one from here, and I'll just go and say this is of the UPDA update over here, update the tags. So we want to update the tags over here, and we want to pass in the ID of the tags. Let's say the ID is of the one over here, and then in the body we just want to update that particular text over here. So let's just go and update the text. We just want to update the text, right, and not the whole thing over here. And from this let's go back to over here and let's see what is in the first one. So doctor appointment, and we are going to say that as the shopping FLOWERS flowers or something over here, right? So we just want to update. And if I go and send this one as the patch request over here, because we want to update this particular text, we are sending a patch request over here. And then let's just go and save this one over here. And now if I send this one over here, you will see that can't find that particular patch in the route over here. We haven't created that over there. So let's go back over to our the project over here, and what I'll do is I'll just copy this one from here so I don't have to retype it over here, and I'll just go and paste it over here, and this will be of the patch over here. And we are receiving one of the ID over here, right? So let's just grab that particular ID over here. We are passing in the ID as the URL parameter over here. That is the ID that we want to update over here. And we also have the body. So let's just go and grab the ID from our request, and I'll just go and make use of the parse int over here. So we already have that particular ID, so let's just go and remove that one from here, and we are passing in the ID of the one over here, right? And what we need to do is we need to let's just go and first of all we don't need to create a new one over here as well, and we don't have to push this one as well. And let's just go and for now let's just go and try it out whether we are actually receiving that body over here. And let's just go and send that particular request now, and we still can't find that one. So this is of the API version 1 tags, and then we have the ID over here, tags slash the ID over here. So tags that we have, and then this line ID. Okay, so sorry for this one, should be of the PAT, not the path, it should be of the patch. So sorry for that. And now we should be able to get that one, and you can see that we are passing that, and if you go over here we are getting that particular the value in the body over here. And now what we need to do is we need to update the value in our tags over here. So we need to just go and say, let's go down over here in the patch over here, and what I will do is I have the tags first. So let's go and say this is of the tags, and then I have to pass in the the ID, right? So ID, this will be of the tax ID that we have. This is of the int, okay, so number, and then we have the this will be of the -1, because if you go over here, this array will be accessed using the index. So index is of the 0. So currently ID is 1, but what we want to do is we want to grab by the index. So index is of the index is 0, and this is for the 1. So that's why we have to minus the whatever ID we are getting, and then we'll just minus it and for that one to grab the index over here. And then what we'll say is index dot the text that we have, right? So text text, and that text, what we want to do is we want to update with the request dot the body over here. And let's go and take a look over here. So what we have is the ID and then the text. So we want to update that. So let's go and try to update that over here, right? And once we have that, so we have some, can't find the name of the task, so it should be of the task over here. Sorry for that. And then what we have to do is, once we have updated over here, and then I'll just go and remove this particular one, and I'll just go and find the particular task that we have, right? So I guess we already have an option to find that particular task somewhere over here, and let's just go and grab that particular task over here, and I'll just go and return that particular updated task from here. All right, so I'll just go, once we update that particular task, we will find that particular task by the ID that we have received as the parameter over here, and then we'll just return that one over here. And for now, let's just go and run this particular the patch request. And now you can see that, okay, so we got the text and then the text. So we just need to extract that particular body dot the text from here, right? And then let's just go and send that one. And now you can see that this will be of the shopping flowers, instead of what we have over here is the doctor appointment over here. So we were able to send that particular patch request and was able to update that particular value over here. So and what we want to check, one more thing over here, is if that the ID that we are passing in, so let's say if I go and pass in some value or the ID of the task that doesn't exist, we get some error over here. So what we need to do is we need to send we need to find that particular ID and check and return error response if there is no such ID. So for that, what we will do over here is we'll try to find that one in the let's just go and so we, before updating this one, we are going to go and check for the condition over here. So if, all right, so I'll go and say the if condition over here. If we can't find the task over here, right? So if the task doesn't have the ID -1, right? So that is what we are trying to access the index over here. So if it doesn't have that particular index, right? And then we are going to return status code of the 404 over here, which is not found, right? The don't worry about the status code, later we will see much more detail about the status code. For now we'll just see 404, which means that basically we did not found that particular resource over here, we did not find that particular task. And then we'll just send the status of the fail, and then the message will be task not found over here. So let's go and try it out over here. So now you can see that the response we are getting is the task not found over here. So I guess you got the point. So now if I go and update the second one, let's try to send, it is successful. But if I try to send of the 20 over here, then we are getting not found. And let me just go and save this one over here. And that's cool. So now we have almost done all of the requests. So we got the get request, post request, patch request to update, and finally we have one more, which is to delete that particular the object, right? So we need update the delete the route over here. I'll give you as a homework, try to do it on your own, but if not, we'll see that on the next lecture. Till then, have a great day. In this lesson, let us try to see how we can make use of the delete request. So let's go back to our postman over here, and previously we sent the update or the patch request. So I'll just go and duplicate this one, and sorry, not the delete, it should be of the duplicate over here. And what we'll do is we'll make this one as the delete request over here. And then if I go and say this is of the delete over here, let's just go and save this one over here. And what we need to do is we just want to delete the ID that we have. So if I just go and pass in the ID one, and then we don't have to send any of the body, because we are not going to update or add a record over there. We just want to send a delete request with the ID that need to be deleted. So here the tags of the ID one should be deleted over there. So I'll just go and save this one for now. And if I go and send this one, we got the route not found over here. So what we need to do is we need to go and grab that particular, let's just go and copy this one, so we don't have to retype everything from here. And I just have to change this one from the patch to be of the delete over here, sorry, delete over here. And we are grabbing the ID over here, and we get that particular ID, and we need to check and see that if that particular ID that we are passing matches with the index of our tags over here. And if not, then we'll again send the 404 request. And if we found that one, that what we need to do is we need to delete that particular resource from our tags. So from this particular tags, so I'll just go and say the tags that we have over here, right? And I can use the splice over here, and this remove the element from the array. So I'll just go and remove the element which is of the first one. I need to pass in the this is of the index. So this is the current one, will be of the ID that we are passing in as the one, and the index that it should be of the ID -1 should be of the 0. So that will be of the first one in our tags list. So this will be of the first one. We want to delete that one, and I'll just say delete how many. So it takes the index and then the number of the item to be deleted from that particular index. So we just pass in the 1 over here, so to just delete the 1. So remove the one element starting remove the one element starting from the index of the 0 over here. So that should be the one, and then we are going to return all of our taxes. Or let's not return all of those. We'll just go and in the data over here, we'll just go and return the success, and the data should be of the null, because we have removed that particular ID. So it should not return any of the value from this particular endpoint. So once you delete a resource, so it should always return a data as the null, because that resource doesn't exist anymore. And now don't worry about the response status code over here, and we'll cover for the what is the status code for the delete, what is the status code for the updated over here, or the patch, post, and then as well as the get. For now we are just using it 200 over here, and later we'll see how we can change that one. So let's go back over here, and I'll just go and send that particular request, and we got the success result back from our API over here. And let's go to our tags over here, and we'll try to send that request, and now you can see that it doesn't exist over there. So if I go and send the delete request one more time, it should be deleted from there, right? And then if I go and grab all of the tags, and you will see that it doesn't exist. So somewhere here you will see we got only 2 over here, 2 and then the 4. So that means that okay, so if you go over here, we send it 2, So it should have deleted that particular resources. Over here, right, this slice has deleted that particular resources. So I guess that's all for this lesson. And if you want to go and test it out, like something like the 20 over here, and you'll see that it is not found over here, and that should be the one. So I guess that's all for this lesson. It may be not a perfect solution over here, but what we want to test is the how to make use of this particular delete route over here, and then how to send it from the request from our postman over here. So that's all for this lesson, and we will meet up in the next one. Till then, have a great day.